Hi there. Today we're going to be talking about the best plan for how to change your stepchild's mind. Hi, I post once a week, so do subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell and I'll let you know every time I post. Today we're going to be talking about how to change your stepchild's mind. Now this is a very difficult topic because it's not always possible to change your stepchild's mind. But I do know that there are some ways that are better than others. And also, speaking as a stepchild, I know how easy it is to be not understood and for, in fact, nobody to understand my point of view. And in those circumstances, it made me even more reticent and non-obliging in my stepfamily. If I had been understood, and I'll say that again, if I had been understood, it would have made a huge difference to how I would have felt about everything but cooperating, and it would have been more helpful in my life too, in the decisions I made, because as a result, I made some poor decisions. So what do you do when you've got a stepchild that is having a contrary view to yours and you don't seem to be able to get anywhere with them? Well, let me just ask you a question. Tell me how it is that somebody is most likely to change your mind. And one of the ways is to feel understood. If you don't feel understood, you are not going to entertain somebody else's viewpoint. So if you start trying to explain what you're trying to explain and somebody interrupts you, or they contradict you, or they kind of half listen, or they're busy doing something else at the same time, or they're not really seeing it from your point of view, then you ultimately walk away. You don't take on board what they're about to say, what they're trying to tell you. You, in fact, disagree with what they're trying to tell you because they've got it wrong, because they haven't been listening. So the fastest way to get a stepchild to change their mind is to listen. And I don't just mean listen to what they're saying. I mean listen with your eyes and your ears. Put aside the time. Watch what they're saying. Watch their body language and their facial expressions. Watch the movements of their eyes so you can see when they're trying to think things through or are not quite sure of something or are a bit nervous about something. So many things can tell you so much. And then really listen. Really listen without interrupting them. And then when you do show you're listening by asking questions about what they are saying, so your understanding of it is deeper. And so as your understanding of it grows deeper, so their understanding of it grows deeper. And really summarise back to them. You know, every now and again, quip in with a quick summary of what there's, so you think this and you think that, and so-and-so said that, and so that's why you think this, and really get to understand things from their point of view. A thinking partner is such a valuable thing to have. And if you can think things through with somebody, it gets things, you get your own thoughts articulated and you can begin to understand your own thoughts. This other person can really help you think things through. As the listener, it can be quite hard to hear, especially if you disagree. And it is so easy to come in with contrary evidence. And it is so hard to listen to what you consider might be the wrong way, or you might think negatively of what they're saying. And you're your own person in your own right, and you're an adult, and you're probably right. But if you come in from that angle, you'll distance them. They'll cut off, and they won't share again. So really listen. And then when you fully understand their point of view, that's when it's possible to talk about the future. So what's this going to mean for you? How is this going to affect that or this? Or what's your next step in the plan, given that this is what you're thinking? And then you can begin to, once you've got their confidence, suggest things and come in with facts that may help them to make a better decision. But you'll never get there unless you do that listening first. If only somebody had listened to me, it would have been such a help. And it's such a difficult thing when you are growing up to know what's right and what to think. But if you're left on your own to your own devices, then what you think can sometimes not be the best solution for you. So do go to it, listen well, understand, ask questions that aren't contradictory, really seek to know where they are. And then when you find where they are with this, that's when you can gently lead them to think afresh by asking them relevant questions to help them on their journey. And of course, you may not be able to get them to change their mind, but on the other hand, you certainly won't if all you do is try and tell them. Check out the description box below for links to Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. We offer workshops, sessions online and in person, booklets and an email response service.